friends, and welcome back to Sunshine Strategies Radio. My name is Jen McMillin, your host and the founder of Sunshine Strategies, a community support nonprofit for downstate families. Every week here on Sunshine Strategies Radio, we shine a light on what's really going on in our communities, our country, and our democracy. We make sense of the headlines in a way families can actually understand, and we talk about how ordinary people, just like you and me, can build a better future starting right where we live. Because democracy isn't just something we vote for every 4 years. It's something we practice every day. Now, one of the unexpected joys of remote work that I do, especially when you live in the middle of Illinois, is the headspace it creates for thinking. I find that space behind the wheel out on the back roads. When you're off the highway, life slows down a little. You notice things. Who's working from home? Who's raising kids? Who's patching the roads? Also, fair warning, it is oil and ship season, so please slow down. These drives remind me that government isn't just some drama playing out on cable news. Government is the township road commissioner who keeps you from losing a tire. It's the school board deciding what our schools will learn this year. It's the library board protecting your right to read. That's what I was thinking about this week as I drove past a county road crew and waved at a man I'm 90% sure is running for re-election. He probably won't have an opponent. Most of them don't. And that's the problem. But also a big opportunity. Because if you are unaware, it is petition season here in Illinois. And yes, that means you could be on the ballot next year. You might have seen a Senate or congressional candidate post about filing petitions this week. But what they don't tell you is that hundreds of local offices are up in 2026. Anyone from your local school board member, city council, or a village trustee, township supervisors, your park and library boards, county boards, and precincts. A lot of these seats go uncontested or even unfilled. That means the decisions shaping your neighborhood are being made by default, not democracy. So if you are feeling a bit powerless or overwhelmed or just plain pissed off at what's been happening in DC or Texas or even right here in Illinois, here's my ask this week. Run for something. Now, I hope Amanda Littman and hashtag Run for Something doesn't mind that I am co-opting their brand a bit. But as a formerly endorsed Run for Something candidate, I aged out a little bit ago. I am super supportive of the work they do. And they showed me that running for office is simpler than you think. First, figure out what you want to do. Contact your county clerk, or you can visit elections.il.gov to see what's on the ballot next year. Choose a role that interests you. If you really like research and working with the court system, maybe you want to run for circuit clerk. If you are a law enforcement officer and really care about your county, maybe you want to run for sheriff. There are a lot of different jobs that you can run for. And then you pick a party, or you don't. If it is a partisan race, like county board or township trustee, you will need to file under a party heading. But hear me loud and clear. You do not have to follow the party line. If you win under either label, you help shape what that party looks like locally. And if you decide you don't want to affiliate yourself with either the Democratic or the Republican Party locally, you can run as an independent. It is a bit tougher here in Illinois, but it is possible, and even more so at the local level. Next, you're going to gather some signatures. This is the petition part. You'll need anywhere from 25 to a few hundred signatures, depending on the office and what position you're running for. The deadlines for partisan offices come up in the late fall, so now is the time to get started. And then file your paperwork. You'll submit all of your signed petitions, a statement of candidacy, I believe optionally a statement of economic interest. And then that's it. You're a candidate. Now, once you get on the ballot, you can, before you get on the ballot, start talking to your neighbors because they, just like you, are voters that aren't looking for perfection. They're just looking for someone who gives a damn. So while social media is busy yelling about billionaires behaving badly, again, real change, the kind that improves our schools, our libraries, and neighborhoods, happens in local government. And you don't need a fancy degree. You do not need to be rich. You just need to care enough to show up and keep showing up. If you've been waiting for a sign to run for office, this is it. And if you're ready to run, do it. If you're still unsure, reach out to me, your local party chair, or that friend that won't stop ranting about politics at the book club. I'm sure any one of us would be happy to help you figure out your way. All right. If you're still with me and you haven't run out to run for office yet, let's run down the biggest news stories that you and Illinois families need to know this week. First of all, opening day of the Illinois State Fair was yesterday, August 7th, and it will run, I believe, 2 weeks. Highlights for this year include a pickleball tournament, nightly concerts, and free camping coupons from the IDNR. Budget tip, a $2 admission plus $2 rides on Tuesday, August 12th. And there are also free days for veterans, kids, seniors, and more. Make sure that you check out their website for all of those different discount days. Another really big story for Illinois families, again this week, is Medicaid cuts are looming large. Illinois hospitals, especially our rural ones, are warning of serious fallout from the looming federal Medicaid cuts. If you and your family rely on Medicaid or work in healthcare, keep your eye on this one, as we will as well. And Illinois just banned AI as mental health providers. Illinois passed the WOPR Act, banning AI-powered therapy apps from diagnosing or treating people. Mindfulness apps are still fine, but anything pretending to be a licensed therapist could get a fine up to $10,000. And if you've been paying attention to national news, you will realize that over 50 Texas lawmakers have fled to our beloved state of Illinois to block a redistricting effort back home in Texas. Governor Pritzker welcomed them, stirring both praise and pushback from downstate lawmakers. And we had exciting news for McLean County. The Route 66 trail expansion is underway. This is great news for families looking to walk, bike, or roll between more connected towns. So the state fair isn't just fun, it is community building, and I hope that you get out and if you're anywhere nearby, can stop by and visit. And that's going to wrap us up for Sunshine Strategies Radio this week. Again, my name's Jen McMillin, and I am reminding you that democracy isn't a spectator sport. It's something we do in our neighborhoods, our counties, and yes, even on the back roads of Illinois. See you next week. And hey, maybe I'll be seeing your name on the ballot real soon.